Hey guys, welcome back to GeoGuessr Play Along. Today we're going to be playing An Extraordinary World, No Move, followed by an AI generated world, NMPZ. So let's begin. We've also got a script that hides the name at the bottom, so let's see. Okay, we have a pickup, so could we be in the Americas? Can't read that at the bottom. Let's see, services, technology, so it looks like we've got some English. This could be an Asian country actually as well, let's see. Arung Bali. That sounds very Indonesian almost. Arung Bali. But we have white plates, so we can't be in Indonesia. Could this be like East Timor or something? I don't think it's Balinese. Arung Bali. Can we really be in Bali? Let's look at the other plates. These plates don't look black, so I'm going to go East Timor. I'm not sure about this at all, but I feel like it'd be very weird to see lots of white plates in Bali, in anywhere in Indonesia, but not too sure. Might be. It was East Timor, nice, nice. And Lucas getting a slightly better score. We were indeed in Dili. That was such a bait with all those Bali signs. But yeah, I'm glad I went East Timor in the end. I was just thinking Warung doesn't sound very Filipino. It can't be Malaysia because Malaysia also has black plates. Brunei also, I think, has black plates. So, kind of by process of elimination, I decided East Timor could be the play there. So yeah, really happy about that one. On to the next round. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Not sure where he would be from. Very, very remote location. This could be so many places. I could easily get the wrong continent here. It feels kind of tropical. Could this be like the Galapagos maybe? Could it be Cape Verde? Feels kind of like an island. Could be a Pacific island somewhere. Difficult. Not sure. Not too sure where to go. That's often the case with An Extraordinary World. It's just a case of luck a lot of the time. Um, hmm, Papua New Guinea maybe. I don't know. I think I'm going to guess Papua New Guinea, but this is really a stab in the dark. I have absolutely no clue. Oh no, this is official coverage, isn't it? Maybe Vanuatu. Where's Vanuatu? Ah, okay, it was Taiwan. Oh wow. Oh, Orchid Island. Nice, nice. I really want to visit this island. I haven't quite got round to it, but yeah. I guess I got that kind of slight Pacific vibe, but just realised at the last second that it was actually official coverage. It didn't occur to me because the Extraordinary World has map has a lot of photospheres. But yeah, I changed to Vanuatu right at the last second because Vanuatu has some trekker locations, but um wasn't a good idea. Papua New Guinea would have got me slightly closer there. Yeah, really should have considered that that was official coverage, but some reason I just had it in my mind that that was a photosphere. Anyway, next round. Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I know where this is. I think I've been here. I think this is in Gansu province. I forgot the name of these landform. Danxia landform or something. Oh, where was it? It was close to Zhangye. Close to Zhangye. I've actually been to this location. Um, yeah, Danxia, something like that. Where was it? Was it south of Zhangye? Or was it near Dunhuang? I can't remember because I went to multiple places. It might have been near Dunhuang, I can't remember, but it was in Gansu province somewhere. Um, somewhere either around here or around here. Oh gosh, trying to remember, but anyway, it should be fairly close. Okay, it was closer to Dunhuang. I think it was when I was in Dunhuang. I took a trip there. Oh, right on the border of Xinjiang, actually. Nice, yeah, very, very cool, cool location, very remote location. On to the next round. Let's see. Round 4. Okay, right. So we're on an island or something. Very, very tropical. Looks very idyllic. Could this be in the Pacific? Could also be in the Caribbean. Is it like an atoll? I'm not sure if it is. But I think I'm tempted to go somewhere in the Pacific here. Very, very tropical. I don't know, this could be like Tonga or I've no clue. But I think I might guess one of these islands, maybe French Polynesia. But there's a chance this could be wrong, that this could be like the Maldives or this could be Caribbean, but maybe I'm just going to have to pick an island here and hope for some luck, I think. So maybe let's go for these islands here. Why not? They look like kind of zigzaggy kind of shapes. So okay, it was in the Pacific and it was in the Cook Islands or near the Cook Islands in Aitutaki Island. So got the right part of the world. So happy to get 2,200 points in the bag for that one. Nice. Yeah, very difficult location to get. But that's an extraordinary world. It's a very fun map, but it can be very, very difficult. So on to the next round. Let's see. Round 5. What do we have? Okay, we have. Okay, I was going to say, is this India? But I think with this Arabic-looking script, this might be Pakistan. Gilgit. I think this is Gilgit. Thing. What's the name? Gilgit. Yeah, the kind of disputed region in Pakistan. I think it's Gilgit Badakhshan or something. Yeah, and I mean, is this the town of Gilgit? I'm not sure. We've got a river, so is there a river in Gilgit? Maybe, but it could also be. It could also be a nearby town, like one of these towns up here. But we should be in this province anyway, so let's guess. Nice, nice, happy with that. So we were 41 kilometers from the correct location. Let's look at the summary. 15,826. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy about East Timor. China, I should have got closer. I was just trying to jog my memory of which part of the province it was. Yeah, a very, very fun seed, and yeah, I really love playing an Extraordinary World. It's fun to see some kind of locations that we don't normally get in kind of Diverse World and so on. So let's look at the high scores. Okay, we are in 13th place, so that's pretty good. And 295 people played, so GG's everybody. Let's have a look at the top scores. We've got DXQIAO with 22.2, Goatboy JT in second with 21.3, Lucas Moreira Gueda with 21.2, Iwaguma with 20.1, None of It Is the Best with 19.8, Shahar Knop with 19.7, Ethan Wickham with 19.7, MMG with 19.5, Thiagob Campos with 18.1, and Marius H with 16.4. So GG's to everybody. And let's have a look at the top 20. Very, very Asia Pacific heavy round. So we had this East Timor location. Where was it? Sorry, here. So yeah, a bunch of us getting East Timor correct, and looks like a lot of people baited by the Bali. Bali signs. The only reason it couldn't be Bali was because the white plates didn't look like Indonesian plates, for me anyway. And yeah, Taiwan, lots of mainland Taiwan guesses, which is interesting. Unfortunately, I did forget that that was official coverage. A few in Japan, China, Hong Kong. I was all the way down in the Pacific there. We had this Pacific location in the Cook Islands. So a bunch of us in various different Pacific islands there. Happy to get the Pacific. And we had Pakistan in the disputed area of Kashmir. So yeah, some of you getting the right, or a couple of you getting very close. It can't be India because of this script. was very unlikely to be India, and this Gilgit, which is very hard to read, but Gilgit I recognised as a region in Pakistan. And also these plates can't be Indian plates. Indian plates would be a lot longer. But yeah, the general landscape here feels very kind of Himalayan, kind of Kashmir area. So yeah, a bunch of people going India, Afghanistan, a couple in Afghanistan and Tajikistan as well. So everyone in the top 20 getting the right general area. So yeah, let's move on to AI generated world NMPZ. So we've got 1 minute, no move, no pan, no zoom. Let's begin. Oh, I just realized I forgot to turn on the no compass script, so I'll do that after this round. But we are in Albania. We've got assigned to Kukes, which is to our north. To our north. I don't know how far north, but we could be like on this road. We've got lots of mountains. It's going to be hard to know exactly where. Looks like a kind of T intersection here, so maybe like this. It could be. Could that fit? And the road curves round. Maybe not. Who knows? But do any other intersections fit? Don't think we're going to find in 14 seconds, but I don't know how close. We could be even further away from Kukis, but I think like could it be here? Hard to tell. I'm going to try that. Okay, it was not quite right, but at least we are close to Kukis. But we were on the wrong road, so not too much we could do about that one. But 14 kilometers is a good start, so on to the next round. And let's turn on the no car script again. So, next round. Right, what do we have here? Driving on the right, this is Latin America somewhere. With these white kind of lines, I'm thinking this could be Guatemala, but not 100% sure. I'm also getting kind of a bit Ecuador vibes. It can't be Peru because the pole doesn't have black and white stripes. So I'm between Ecuador and Guatemala. I think I've seen these strips a lot in Guatemala, so I might go there because of that, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's Ecuador. Could also be neither. It could be Colombia, it could be I'm not sure about these bollards, so are they more Ecuador bollards? With these red. I might go Ecuador actually because of the bollards. I'll be annoyed if this ends up being Guatemala, but it's a very much 50-50. But I don't think I've seen. Yep, good. I'm glad I changed it. I don't think I've seen those bollards in Guatemala. So yeah, really happy I changed it. I wasn't thinking too much about which part of Ecuador to go, but it was in the eastern part, so yeah, I think Ecuador often has these kind of bollards that look a bit like Turkish with these, like Turkish bollards with these red kind of reflectors. So that's what did it for me. So Lakas getting pretty close. I'm happy with getting the correct country there. So on to the next round. Let's see, round 3. Okay, we've got a Gen 2 camera here. I think it's Gen 2. Feels definitely European. I'm wondering about France. Looking at this house, it could be Italy, it could be Spain as well. Hard to tell. Not sure about these road markings, what they could be, but somewhere around the south of France, Italy. Any good? I feel like this pole is more French than Italian. What about this pole? Yeah, that's not an Italian pole, so definitely France. I think there's a slight chance it could be Spain or Portugal. I think I'm inclined to also guess more kind of west or southwest. Not totally sure. But that also hedges in case it is Spain or Portugal, so I think I'm going to guess on the fringes of the Pyrenees. Let's see how that goes. It feels like it could be the Pyrenees. Somewhere here, I don't know. Yeah, good. Was it? Yeah, it was in France, right on the border with Spain. So yeah, happy with that one. 93 kilometers off. Got the correct kind of region of France. So really good round for me. And Lucas getting pretty close as well, just across the border in Spain. So GG's there. Next round. Let's see. Okay. These should be Austrian bollards. We've got the black top and the black. This black reflector you don't see in Slovenia, so it should be Austria. At least I think I've never seen it in Slovenia. I can't tell if the camera is Gen 3 or Gen 4. Gen 3 is more in the west and Gen 4 is more in the east, but I can't tell this camera. I think it might be Gen 4. But not, for some reason I'm not 100%. It feels quite lowland, so maybe it's not right in the Alps, but it's a little bit, yeah, it's quite low-lying land. It doesn't feel like the Far East, but maybe somewhere near here, quite flat. We've got a lot of trees, I don't know, maybe one of these roads with quite low hills somewhere. I can't read the signs, so nothing to look for there. Okay, not too bad. It was closer to Vels, but 90 kilometers off is alright, so happy with that. Next round. Okay. Oh, what is this? This feels quite, I don't know, maybe Czechoslovak with these kind of garages. And this painted kind of ex-commie block estate. With the painted colours you see a lot in kind of Czech Republic, or Czechia, I should say, Poland and Slovakia. So I'm thinking this general area probably more likely to be Czechoslovakia, but maybe, yeah, maybe like Prešov or something. It's hard to tell. We don't have any hills in the background, but it's anything that I can't read any text, so nothing to help us there. I think I might hedge in the middle. I would go Prešov, but I can't see any hills. Let's go near like Ostrava. Somewhere. And kind of hedge between the three countries a little bit. I think it's one of those three anyway. Okay, it was Olomouc, so yeah, I got the country right in the end. But yeah, basically these really colourful kind of ex-communist tower blocks, if they're very well painted with nice kind of bright colours, you often see that in Poland and like Czechia, Slovakia. You don't really see that so much in Russia or Ukraine or Baltic countries. Yeah. And also these houses looked a bit like that kind of region, colourful houses, and these garages you can see in Russia, Slovakia, a lot of former communist countries. So yeah, and that was the last round. So let's view the summary. 23,780. Really happy with that. I think all the rounds went pretty well. I'm just glad I changed my guess from Guatemala in the last second to Ecuador. And yeah, generally got pretty close. So yeah, super happy about this one. Definitely one of my better NMPZ games. So let's look at the high scores. Okay, we are in 5th place, so really good stuff. Really good. Let's have a look. And 258 people played, so GG's everybody. Let's have a look at the top scores. Goatboy JT with 24.4, Lucas with 24.3, Ethan Wickham with 24.0, Tiago Campos with 24.0, myself with 23.7, MMG with 23.7, Red Pork with 23.6, Iwaguma with 23.5, Jacob CS with 23.2, and Marius H with 23.2. So GG's to everybody. Let's have a look at the top 20. So yeah, what did we have? This Ecuador, main thing was the bollards really. The landscape also looked quite Ecuadorian. I think these kind of white strips, right, bumper strips you see in, yeah, I think you do see them quite a lot in Ecuador, but you also see them a lot in Guatemala, which is why I was kind of toying with the idea that it could be Guatemala. Latin American countries can be confusing. But yeah, as I said, the bollard gave it away, and the landscape feels like fairly generic Ecuador. I'd say like these kind of palms. See a lot. Yeah, and these yellow signs are very kind of Latin American. Yellow and black signs you see a lot in countries like Colombia and Ecuador, I think. So yeah, actually quite a Europe heavy seed. We had the French round. So yeah, we were looking at kind of this view. Yeah, the hills felt kind of Pyrenees. I think that there's a lot of kind of Gen 2 winter coverage in France, and this poll kind of ruled out Italy. I think the French, it could be Spanish or Portuguese, I think looks similar with these ladders, but um yeah, and I think this poll here looked very French, and this house as well. But yeah, mostly the landscape that gave away the region there. And this kind of stone. You see a lot of stone in the Pyrenees, just like you have in the Andorran bricks and stuff. So yeah, a few in Spain, a few in Switzerland as well, and the Alps. So we had Austria. It was kind of low-lying landscape, which rules out a lot of the country. A lot of the country is very mountainous. It didn't feel like the eastern area tends to be a bit more open with like open fields, very flat open fields, not too many trees. But we had a lot of trees in this round, so I thought it would be a little bit further to the west. Yeah. We had this Olomouc round. Yeah, a lot of guesses in Poland, Slovakia, and Czechia. And yeah, mine was kind of a lucky hedge between the three. I was kind of leaning Slovakia, but with a lack of hills, like it could have been down there, but it was very tough to tell which of the three countries it was. Mostly the painted, like the painted tower blocks being common there, like I said earlier. And Albania, we had the Kukes straight away, which is a large town in Albania. Um, what's another clue for Albania? Maybe the E with the dots. The E with the dots you see a lot in Albania, like really a lot in Albanian language. So that's not very common in other languages, but very common in Albania. And I think that's a little Albanian flag there as well. So yeah, and this rift as well in Albania and Montenegro. So that is it for this video. GG's everybody who watched and played along. I will be going on holiday next week, so the next play along video will be delayed until Saturday next week or Tuesday the following week, because I don't know exactly which day I'll be coming back. It'll be either in 7 days time or 10 days time, but I'm recording some videos, so there will be a couple of videos out for you to watch during the week, but there won't be any play-alongs until Saturday next week or Tuesday the following week. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching and playing. Thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers. Really, really happy. Never expected to reach this milestone so quickly. So thank you everyone who has watched my videos, played along, commented, and thank you for all the positive support. So I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.